Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. So here is what I'm doing today. I am actually going to be assembling this bumper here. I only have about an hour and a half to work on this. So I just thought I'd document the progress that I'm going to be making. I'll just go ahead and put this on a time lapse. And yeah, this is me assembling this bumper. So here goes. Okay, so I stopped recording, and the reason is because when I got to this point, you'll see this right here, this doesn't line up into there perfectly like it should. So is what I did is I took my clamp right here, zoom out, and I lifted this into position and I clamped it on. And while that was tight, I took my BFH, my big freaking hammer, and I smacked the side of this to pop it over and get it into that little hole there. So I was having issues getting those in. Man, those suck. They're really hard. So I'm going to see if that works. The first thing I did actually was that I tried, because they weren't lining up. I put this in a clamp here and squeezed the shock to make sure to try to compress it a little bit. And then also you can see these are a little bit loose. And I put that clamp on there to hold it, but that didn't seem to work very well. But this second technique, it did seem to work. So let me get you set up on the tripod, and I'm gonna try this again. So give me a moment. Okay, so I have this all set up. As you can see, I got it clamped, and that's pretty close. It's right in the middle of the hole. So now, in theory, all I gotta do, pardon me, I'm trying to film with one hand. Let me tighten this down a little bit more. Make sure she's nice and tight. There we go. So when it does slide it over, if it does slide over, it'll pop right in the hole. So here we go. There it goes. It's kind of hard to see, but it did go in. And then that's what I did is I just clamp this down the rest of the way to get it to further slide into that hole there. And you can see it's going in. It's kind of hard to see, but it is going in. So let me see if I could just tap it. There we go. Now it went in for sure. Take this off. And then I put that towel on there to avoid messing with the paint too much. And there we go. That is in. So that's how I went ahead and got those in. It was a pain. It took me quite a while to figure that out. Probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes. But I got it. So just thought I would share that tip with you all, as I thought it was important, especially if you rip this apart and you're trying to figure out how the heck to get these back together. That's what I did, because that's what I found to be the best, way to do it. So thanks a lot. Or yeah, give me a sec. I'll continue to put it together. Alrighty, there we go. We have this all together, ready to rock and roll. The only thing I need to do to finish this is get that rubber piece that slides in around. And then once that's in, yeah, we'll be good to go. So, for now, I'm just going to set this aside. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on getting this kind of taken apart and cleaned out, and hopefully prep for paint. So let me get this moved here and get this set up, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so I actually got pretty lucky with this front bumper here. The spot that I ground down and I was worried about is actually the bottom. You won't see it, which is awesome. And then, so what I did, instead of having to take the whole thing apart, I actually just took this little cross piece off here, like that, and then got it stuck into these 5-gallon buckets here. So yeah, that's gonna work out actually pretty nice. So I just wiped it down with some of my wax and grease remover. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna hit it with primer, and then yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for today. But I will be back out and I'll show you this product after it's, I'll show you it when it's primed, and then I'll show you it yeah, after it's painted as well. So give me a sec. Alrighty, so I have this all sprayed down and primed. It's actually looking really good. I like the color of this primer. I don't know why, but it looks good. But it looks good. So here we go. Just kind of squeeze back. It is still wet, so I'm just waiting for it to dry. So that's all I got time for today. Unfortunately, I thought I'd get a lot more done, but I'm not. So there we are. Actually, the video will continue. I'll just keep recording, and I'll be back after I get this sucker painted. Alrighty, so now we have this all painted up and good to go. I think it's looking pretty good. Can't complain. Pretty happy about the results on this. So yeah, I have the little trim piece that goes on the front there. That's on order as well, so that should be in hopefully within the next week or so, and then we can get this put on. I might be able to get it actually put on before that gets in, but we will see. And then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to uncover the car here, and I want to put the emblems on. So give me just a moment. Well, I was getting ready to put on these emblems here. However, I need little nuts, and they're not really nuts. They're like kind of like these little retainer things like this. And I need these in order to get those emblems on. They just push on. These ones are way too big. These were actually from the bumper, so I have to order some new ones for this. So yeah, I'll just be setting these aside. So since I couldn't do that, what I did is I actually went ahead and got the front bumper on here. There we go. That's what that's looking like. I actually really like it a lot. So I do like the black against that gray. It's looking good. So the only thing I'm waiting for now is that rubber strip that goes on the front, the little bumper strip thing. And then, yeah, while that's on, or when that's on, this will be done. But it's actually official, I think, so far. I'm actually done with paint. So I don't have any more painting really to do, or that much left. So that's actually pretty exciting. So yeah, so let me move on to the next thing. I'm probably going to dash back here and get the rear bumper on. This is time permitting, but yeah, actually I'll have the bumper on. So give me a second, I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so I thought I'd film putting this rubber bumper on, and I started, and honestly there wasn't a lot that you could really see. It's pretty self-explanatory. So the rubber bumper comes, and then it comes with, let me see here. Sorry, I'm doing this backwards, but a bunch of these little bolts here, and you put the bolts on first onto a little metal strip, tighten them down, and you put the metal strip into this rubber here, which is simple. Then you put it on the bumper and tighten it down. Only thing that I don't like about it, there are a few things, is first thing is the way it fits. I'm not 100% happy with it. There's a little gap right here, and maybe that's just me being a little bit picky. I could probably, maybe I could push it in and get it formed up a little bit tighter there. But there's literally a bolt back in here that I cannot get to because I would have to take these braces off. And if I took those braces off, then I wouldn't be able to get these little bolts on these bumpers on. So that's issue number one that I don't like. Another thing is there's extra bolts that stick out, And this middle piece, I could pull on it and it's a little bit loose because I wasn't able to get to the bolt and get a nut on, which is back behind. They're hard to see. There's one there, and then there's another one right there. And I cannot, I can't get these fat fingers in there, unfortunately, to get them on. But other than that, I mean, it looks good. Like this side where it molded around, it was just fine. I guess there's a little bit of gap here too. But these end pieces, they came on and they look pretty slick. So that's nice. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 with product, I'd probably give it about an 8. I mean, it's nice, it's functional, it does its job. Is somebody come up and start measuring my gaps on the bumper strip? I doubt it, but I know they're there, and it's gonna kind of drive me, well, it's not gonna drive me crazy, but I'll just know they're there. And then also this being loose in the middle, I'll know that this is loose, and that will kind of drive me crazy too. I know I'll be like, yeah, I don't know, just wondering if it's gonna come off or whatever, or get pulled out. But anyway, that's where we're at. I thought I was gonna put the bumper on today in this video. Unfortunately, I'm not. I just don't have time. So I will put the bumper on my next video. Some things to come that I'm planning on doing is I got a tool to start on the driver and passenger side windows that roll up and down. I'm gonna start replacing those rollers. I will do that in my basement, which is nice because it's warm down there and I don't have to heat up my garage. So I'll be doing those in my basement. And then I'm going to be removing the hood and prepping the car to take the transmission out. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to pull the engine and transmission all at once or if I'm going to pull just a transmission to replace that torque converter. So yeah. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Slowly coming along, not a ton of progress. More than I have anticipated, that's for sure, but that's just kind of where we're at. So again, thanks for watching my videos. If you could put a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns or just want to give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Hit the thumbs up button. Then also don't forget to like and subscribe, and then hit that bell notification so you know when my videos are coming out. And we will see you all on the next video. Peace. Okay, so I guess I'm not ending that video, which I thought it was. I guess that's just the way it goes. You think you don't have enough time to finish something, but then you do something and boom, it's finished. So here we go. I got the bumper on this here. I think it looks pretty good. Let me plug this light in here and get some light on the situation. Give me just a moment. Bam. That's what it looks like. So, and actually, you know, I kind of got lucky because I didn't realize it until I got everything on and I saw this right here. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to put this on. However, this rubber strip here, there are no holes in it to put this through. So that's actually good. I'm just gonna keep them off. I don't need them. Not sure. I mean, it alters the look a little bit, yeah, but it's not a big deal. So I'm not too worried or upset with it. So there we go. That's what that's looking like. Next, I should probably start working with these nasty. Next thing I should do, I should probably start working with these nasty old trim piece things. I can't exactly remember where they all go, but I'll just look at my assembly manual, figure that out. I imagine it'll fill in around here. Actually, that's exactly what they do. They fill in around there. I just got to figure out exactly where they go again and how they go on. But this is where we're at. So I am super excited. I'm really happy I got this bumper on, and I think it's looking good. I really like it. So now the next thing that I got to do is just, or I would like to do, but I can't because it's freezing cold out, -20 today. I would love to pull this outside and get a good look at it from far back, but I can't. But anyway, again, everybody, this is the end of the video. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.